Yo, what's happening? I want to thank you for locking into another episode of the Saturday Vibe Show, a podcast that's dedicated to promoting hip-hop from the Middle East. Today, I got my brother Brian Wade back here with me. And it seems like a lot of things in the air were trying to stop us from getting down on the show and making it happen.
Yeah, a lot of hazards, you know.
A lot of hazards, a lot of demons.
I can call them hazards.
A lot of evil eyes.
Yeah,
but we get through, right?
They can't stop us.
They can't stop us because God's working through us.
Definitely, brother.
And He got our back.
Definitely, brother.
And we love God.
For sure.
My brother. First of all, I want to shout out and thank Murtaba Awadi Kennels for having us here to do giving us the space to do the podcast,
Yes,
right?
man.
And chill with the German Shepherds.
We appreciate.
We got Bruno out here in the back. Anybody looking for German Shepherds in Bahrain and trying to get a good breed, good pedigrees, they're definitely dope.
Come through,
check them out. Energy, aggressive. How you saw how it was in the cage?
It was crazy.
You saw how it was in the cage.
It was crazy.
You
man.
were tripping. I never seen you panic, but that was the first time I seen you panic.
They don't play with German Shepherds, brother. They don't play with them.
Yeah. I never thought, but I
have to study them before you go into them. So
definitely.
We just went in. Went in.
But definitely, Murtaba, our brother, he's definitely he broke it down to science, how they think, how they work and shit. That was dope, right?
That was something good.
Definitely.
We appreciate that.
But dog conversation one side, man. How was your week been? It's been a crazy week.
It's been crazy, man. Crazy, you know.
The whole day today has been crazy. Us trying to get this episode locked down
straight and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
man.
The episodes, the arguments behind the camera, you know.
Wow, bro. It felt like a real movie.
We got emotional, bro. We got emotional.
I think we're both so sensitive about hip hop.
We got emotional, man.
We're so sensitive about hip hop.
That shows how much we love hip hop, man. That shows how much we love it.
We almost got in a fight. We're fighting and arguing about it.
You cannot fight for something you don't love, brother.
You know what? I agree with that.
Yeah, so you cannot fight for something you don't love.
I agree with that.
But yeah, I appreciate the fact that you know we had this kind of argument, you know. It kind of sparked our brains up. It kind of made us, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Feel some type of way, and you know.
It definitely happened for a reason.
Yeah. And we kind of realized a few things, right?
Yeah, we did realize a few things.
Yeah, so, and I appreciate that because things like that
bring us closer.
Bring us closer and make us be human, you know what I mean?
You know what, you're right.
Feel good, feel right, feel in the space, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you know what? You're definitely right, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing, man, it was dope. Although we had an argument and we were getting at it verbally, but at the end of the day, just chilling up here and coming back and doing the podcast, it just shows you how much brotherly love and love for the culture it is.
Sure, man, sure. It's sacrifice.
Yeah, because we were almost ready to pack up and roll out, right?
We were going.
We're like, yo, we're going back home. That's it. We're not doing it today. I'm doing it on my own.
Oh,
I don't need you here.
Man.
Get out of here. All right, I'll pack up after the next take and leave.
Stuff like that, but you know.
But it's the love of the culture. It's love, man. It's all love, my brother. You know what I'm saying? We come from different cultures, different traditions, and different spaces. But I swear to God, this art form has brought us together, my brother.
Definitely. Just taught us a lot. You know, patience.
Humility.
Humility, knowing each other.
Facts.
And, you know.
Yeah.
Finding new things, you know. This podcast has helped us in a lot of ways. You know?
In a lot of ways, my brother. The podcast has definitely helped us bond in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Shout out anybody working in the Middle East, man. Shout out all the artists, the family, the DXB, Saudi, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar. If I was shout out everybody, I'm sure I'll miss out a couple. So shout out to everybody. Y'all know that we're fans of y'all. Anybody we rocks with, we talk about on the episode. We're fans of
everybody out there doing hip hop, doing good music, doing positive stuff.
Exactly.
Trying to put something into the culture, something new into the culture.
Definitely.
And, you know, expanding the boundaries and whatever for the culture. We appreciate everything that you do for the culture. You know
Man, you sound like you.
That's dope.
Yo, you flowing. That's a nice way of bringing it in.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it. I'm handing the torch to you. Go ahead.
I appreciate that.
Set it up.
I just want to ask you, man, what you been up to, regardless of the podcast and stuff. So.
Man, I swear to you, brother, I promise you, Brian, I've been doing what you're doing. You know, and I know what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Music and working. Grinding, music, working, grinding, trying to get your music up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect that.
I'm trying, man.
I respect that.
Work and music.
I know if you had more time, you'd be if you had more time, yeah, I feel you.
Right.
I feel you.
It's crazy, and I know it's a lot of artists out there facing the same thing.
A lot.
Yeah, but don't lose your touch. Don't lose everything.
Facts. I've been doing the same.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with scripts, trying to come up with
I know,
locations.
man, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy.
It's not. People think we just get on the mic and we say what we gotta say and it's over.
Easy,
this is
bro.
not easy. It takes craftsmanship. It takes patience. It takes dedication, commitment, confidence. You know what it is. You're an artist. You're on the pod. You're the family, bro.
Sure, man.
You own this shit, bro. This is yours, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is not cheap and top, brother.
Nah, man. This is like hard blood, sweat, and tears, bro.
Definitely.
How much of our time and energy is going out?
That's the right word.
But let's not go there.
Yeah.
We've taken the decision to sacrifice from our lives and put our egos aside, and we, you know what I'm saying, and just do this for the love of the culture.
Yeah,
I swear to God, when I'm sitting right now next to you, I feel like it's for the love of the culture.
Definitely, it's for the love. If it's not for the love of the culture, then why are we here?
Exactly.
If we're here for something else,
it doesn't make sense, right?
Doesn't make
I'm not
sense.
looking for fame. You're not looking for fame.
Doesn't
We don't
make
want the
sense.
spotlight on us,
Yeah.
but we would like a little bit of moolah here and there, a little bit of moolah here
If we
and there.
wanted fame, we'd be talking about ourselves.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is not good.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. My
Yeah,
brother
but-
Brian, you know, you opened up my eyes earlier when we had that argument together, and I gotta thank you for it, man.
Thank you, too, man. Thank you. Thank you, too.
Like you said some things,
You know,
and I know. Go ahead. I'll let you take this one.
found
bro.
out something new in you, man. I learned something from you.
And I did learn something from you too.
I experienced something new from you.
All right, what was it though?
It was positive, like, man.
Seriously,
Standing your ground.
man, respect to that, bro.
Standing your ground.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Standing your
that.
ground.
And you too, though.
Sticking to your point.
And you too, though.
I appreciate that.
You too, though.
I appreciate that.
And I kind of understand the space where you came from. By the way, viewers and listeners, we're just arguing on conscious things about hip hop that we felt that we had some differences with in terms of who digs what artists and what does being real and true to the culture means.
Yeah.
And it went a little bit crazy.
It was crazy a little bit, but I think it was necessary because
The result was positive.
Yeah,
We're doing this episode right now.
Yeah. So I appreciate the fact that you came up with that, and and I came up with what I say.
I appreciate it too, man.
It's a good space, right? It's a good space.
It's definitely a good space, my brother.
We got to talk about it a little bit so that the listeners can know exactly what we're talking about, and they can evaluate.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should.
See exactly what.
I think we should. I think we should air it out and see what other people think. Maybe this discussion would benefit somebody else in a positive way,
maybe.
right?
You never know. You never know who's watching right now.
So the argument was about hip hop,
The argument was about hip hop.
and then it got
And
personal.
We're talking about what's real, what's not real, and who's.
But the last thing I remember,
Who's
you,
caught?
sorry, man. I'm sorry I cut you off. But
So-
the last thing I remember was you told me you always want to be right. I'm trying to get it. Remember, because it was a crazy scene.
Yeah, I told you.
Because your eyes were open and shit, and they were all red. And you're like, I'm ready to pack up. And then I said, I'm doing this podcast with or without you.
Yeah,
And then you said something.
You say some crazy shit.
Yeah, and I never meant that shit, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Out of temper.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
And you said some crazy shit
I
too.
told you it's like you always want to be right.
Yeah.
I say you always want to be right, and if you like something, you don't want anybody to like it.
Yeah.
But that was just my own.
Yeah.
It was a wrong. It was a
No.
wrong- No, to me,
Hold up.
I don't think that was right. What I told you.
That
now.
was right,
I don't
though.
think that was right.
I'll tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Because my pops tells me the same shit.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, you never want to listen to nobody's opinion except yours. So when you told me that, I was like, yo, hold up. Maybe I'm so... I don't know.
But I don't know. But yeah. So
I don't know. Maybe it's the age difference, Brian.
I think it's the
I'm
age
34, you're
difference.
26.
I think it's the
We
age
disagree
difference.
on a lot of
I
shit.
think it's the age difference. And when we bring that to hip hop, it makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
Because there's some stuff you like.
Yeah.
Some music you like.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
And there's some music you don't like. And
Yeah.
this is not dope.
Facts.
All right?
Facts.
And there's some music you say it's not dope. I listen to it. I'm like, oh, the homeboy is doing something. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah.
It's not that too dope, but it's all right. So,
Do you
but for you, you're like, yo, that's trash.
Yeah.
That's whack. Stuff like that. But
I
I understand the space you're in because everybody's entitled to his own opinion.
Facts.
Right? So I appreciate that, and I know, but I really don't like it when somebody bashes the work that people do. You know, people invest a lot of time.
I respect that, Brian.
Time in their art.
And I want to say something on that. Just 1 second. Give me 1 second. You see, brother, I'm not bashing or discrediting the amount of time or energy or work that's in it. I'm only looking at it from the point of like, with that amount of energy, eagerness, and drive, you could have done so much better.
Yeah, I feel you.
If you raise your level of consciousness just a bit more.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I get where you're coming from.
You see what I'm saying, my G?
I get where you're coming from.
That's all.
You're from a level where true hip hop comes from. You're from an era where hip hop, where real music and hip hop comes from.
Yeah.
And that thing stuck in your mind.
It is.
Right?
It is.
So when you see something that's not sounding like that, or does not follow the steps that you know, you think the thing is out of the line.
It depends though.
Right?
If the music is good, it's dope, it still contains those elements, I'm gonna love something about it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, bro? You just said something crazy.
Yeah, like what?
If I say something right now, I know everybody is gonna think I'm crazy, but okay, last week we talked about a celebrity album that dropped, and I'm not gonna say who it is, hip-hop artist.
Yeah.
Okay? Because people are gonna bash me for this. Can I say something?
Say, bro.
I didn't like the album. But then I listened to one record by
Really?
I swear. But then I listened to one record by Styles P, and I was like, yo, I did, and it was a recent record that just dropped. I don't even remember it's not I didn't like the album. I didn't expect it. It was getting so highly praised, but it wasn't what I expected. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why though.
Can we talk about that record?
Let's talk about that. We'll not talk about the album record. Let's talk about our point of views. Why I'm like that. Why you like that? Do you think I'm quick to judge?
Me,
you feel like I'm quick to judge?
I think you're quick to judge first. And your level of expectancy is too high.
Yeah.
Right? So you expect more.
In terms of everything,
from
lyricism, yeah.
You expect a lot.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because your definition of hip hop is different from the definition of hip hop right now.
That's what I'm saying.
In the space, right?
Yeah,
so you expect. So when you hear about a new hip hop artist coming up, like you expect he might be. You want him to be lyrical. Okay.
I want him to contain all those elements of standing out as a true artist.
Yeah, positive. And, you know, giving life to the people.
Yeah. We need to see more of that, bro.
Me too.
Yeah, but you know what the difference is with you?
Yeah.
You let shit slide.
Because the only thing I disagree with is the fact that when somebody comes into hip hop, okay, is an intruder of hip hop.
Intruder.
Yes.
Yo, that shit is deep.
I call them intruders.
And then
when they
get somewhere.
When they come, instead of following the rules of positivity, empowerment, teaching, educating, right?
Brother, this shit is dope.
Like educating.
I see you talking, homie.
Empowering. They lose the line.
They lose identity.
They start talking about things that kill souls.
Yes.
Things that kill people.
Yes.
Things that kill, like you hear somebody's on the records talking about guns.
Yes.
Shooting, I shoot him.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm popping lean.
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Yep.
I call them intruders.
But don't forget one thing though, Brian.
Yeah.
That's not in the Middle East though.
Yeah.
That's in the West.
No, the Middle East.
But it's influenced certain things.
Do you know where the influence comes from?
Yeah, definitely.
There.
From the West, I know.
There.
I know.
So if you want to tackle an area, okay, you have to go to where where those people originate from, where the art originates from.
Of course,
right?
of course.
Because that's where the inspiration.
That's the core.
Yes, that's where the inspiration comes from. You know what I'm saying? So, if people or kids right now listen to that kind of music,
they're following.
They'll be influenced by that.
They're following.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
I respect that.
Yeah. So these intruders come into hip hop. You know, you see, they call themselves hip hop artists. They're just singing, and then they're talking things you don't understand. Okay, talk them, right? But don't spread the negativity into the people.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
That's where I disagree with it.
I understand.
If somebody comes with a song that's positive, you know,
even if it's a total commercial record,
but it's positive, when you listen to it, it changes your life.
Even if it's a total commercial record,
it touches your soul, right?
So it's not commercial.
Look, it touches your soul. Commercial, it depends. There is a level of commerciality, right?
Okay, yeah.
There's a level. There is too much commercial.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Where you find somebody's doing something for the sake of sales.
Yes. Hold up. On that note,
right?
That's what I'm starting to see in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And this is where we disagreed on some artists in the Middle East, naming none.
Yeah. Don't name anybody.
No, I'm not naming anybody. That I felt like we're too mainstream and commercial, and they're getting all the attention and all the spotlight placed on them.
Yeah.
But you felt like their records were alright. They were doing something positive for the kids. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, in sense up.
You see what I'm saying, though, right?
You got me on that one.
Yeah, I just gotta stop.
Yes,
Hold you on that one, though.
Yes. The thing is, for example, those kind of artists, are they vulgar? To me, look, are they vulgar? Are they vulgar?
No.
Right?
No.
What are they singing about?
Just playing with the kids. Like, let's go have fun and
love, have fun. But
yeah.
Do you know that when an artist is an architect, right? When he's trying to build a project, there is a market he's looking at, right? Leave on the perspective of everybody making a living from what he's doing.
Facts.
All right? Because people want to eat, people want to live.
That's for sure.
That's it. If you ain't eating, why are you doing it?
That's for sure.
That's it. So people have a certain kind of group of people they're looking at when they're making this kind of music.
I got you. They're certain for a certain demographic of people.
Yeah, demographic.
That's
the right
word. Yeah, they're aiming to target a certain audience or tap into a certain fan base.
Yeah. So.
But I got a thing with that, though.
Okay, tell me.
I got a thing with that. Like, you can target any fan base you want, but still have a conscious message in your music. I'm a strong believer that you always got to put in that message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like for example, I give an example because we have many different types of messages.
Okay.
A lot of messages. There's a lot of information you can put across.
Okay.
Right? So it depends which message you're putting across.
True. Right? But your message could have no message. Your message could be nothing. You're just doing it and it's fun and you're getting all the support and you're all getting all the spotlight. And that's kind of like occupying a space on the spectrum.
And you know what?
But you're not actually doing something productive with it. You're trying to do it just for yourself.
You know what? We are not going to put the blame on the artist right now. We are going to put the blame on the media.
I'm not putting the blame on nobody.
To me, for example, let me tell you something. An artist comes through and then studies the market, studies what's going on.
Okay.
What's taking place.
Okay.
What's to hear. A lot of competition.
Looking for the next trending thing.
Next trending thing.
Do the most crazy thing to get the most attraction.
Yes. He goes.
Yeah.
He comes into hip hop. He finds a lot of hardcore hip hoppers.
Okay.
They dope.
Yeah.
You cannot mess with them. You cannot compete with them.
Okay.
Lyrically.
So he's got to be whack.
It's like, yo, not be whack.
That's the shit that you be arguing with me about, right?
Yeah.
That's the shit that you be arguing with me about.
This artist is looking for a way out.
Okay. So let me go be whack and do something so.
He doesn't want to be whack. Nobody wants to be whack.
Oh, you mean find his own lane?
Yeah, nobody wants to
be in a safe position.
Okay. Do you want to be bad?
No, definitely.
You don't want to be bad.
Definitely.
But he's trying to do something for himself.
Yeah. Find a small
to make
space.
Him get away from the competition, but also make money, right?
So it's a money thing.
Yes.
It's business.
It's commercial.
Okay.
It's commercial.
But here, on the note of commercial, do you think there's a lot of hip hop artists right now getting mainstreamed in the GCC that you feel are commercial?
Come again.
Do you feel like we got a lot of artists that are turning commercial right now in the Middle East?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you dig their music?
In Bahrain.
Bahrain, wherever, Kuwait, Saudi. All right, we got some specific artists that are commercial, super commercial, right?
Yeah.
But do you mess with their music?
As I told you earlier.
As long as the message is peaceful.
As I told you.
So do you feel like
I don't dig every music and every records they drop. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
but there's Satan records.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, it sounds good. This message is all right. Okay.
All right.
Because the thing is, nowadays we have a new trend. Like we're in a different space of hip hop.
Okay.
It's a different space of
I
hip-hop.
agree with you. We are.
Some people want to have fun. People want to jump. People want to dance. Right?
Yeah. But we have enough of that already.
Of course we do.
Yo, we got a lot of issues in the world that we need to start addressing in our community, in our society.
That's where I'm going.
In our community, in our society, even in the Arab world. We got to put that in our music.
That's where I'm going.
Instead of just making the people dance.
That's where I'm going.
Go ahead.
That's where I'm going.
Go ahead.
I'm good. Make a song, make people dance.
Okay.
Right? I'm not bad with that. Make an album, put a dance song, make them hype. Right?
Yeah.
But you got to come back and stay true.
And do some real.
Hip hop is.
Yeah.
Because if your hip hop and your music is categorized as hip hop, you gotta know what hip hop is. You gotta define it through your music. You gotta speak life, talk positivity, talk about social life.
Beautiful.
Talk about a lot of things that are happening.
Brian.
Right? But,
Brian.
Yes.
All the artists doing that right now, my brother, are underrated. No, all the artists in the GCC in the Middle East who are doing that right now, they're underrated. They're underrated. They're not being given and provided that support that they need and getting the spotlight on them and getting platforms opened up for them as much as commercialized and mainstream artists are.
Yeah.
And guess what? The ones that are being underrated, the underground artists, they got a bigger fan base than the ones that are being commercialized and mainstreams, and they got all these marketing campaigns going on that are being sponsored by big corporate companies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I feel like it's important on this podcast is we shed light on the GCC Middle East artists that are striving to put messages out, man. We got people working.
I feel you.
We got conscious. We got lyrical people. We got people who stick to the roots of hip hop.
The thing is that the media and the men in suits.
Do we have that scene right here, right now? You feel in the Middle East, a media or industry that maybe not everyone sees that's controlling the upcoming hip hop game right now?
It's always there.
Okay.
In any place.
Where do you feel it's
hip hop is booming?
Where is it mostly booming, and where do you think it is? I know what I'll tell you right now where I feel it's
in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Middle East.
Yeah.
It's Dubai, brother.
That's it.
That's Dubai.
I confirm that.
That's Dubai.
Yep.
That's Dubai.
There is an industry that it's going.
Look, Dubai is like New York of Arabia.
That's fact.
Dubai is where all this urbanization begins from, I think.
Okay.
To me, what I look.
So you feel like
music, commercial music and everything.
Yeah.
Because things are popping there.
Things are popping.
And if things are popping, there must be a board of people controlling what's going on.
There must be, but it feels like right now.
And these are the men in suits I'm talking about.
But you know what I feel? I feel like it hasn't reached that level yet. I feel like in Dubai, the artists are putting in the work right now.
They do.
The artists are the businessmen as well.
They do, but
I feel.
But let me tell you, there's some people in bigger positions who are choosing what's to be popping.
I think it's all about the connections, the plugs that you got as an artist as well out there.
Yeah.
You got dope artists who are not getting as much attention as some artists that I don't consider as dope.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Someone is not dope. Okay, it's not dope. It's not dope, but it's.
But he's popping. He's getting all the support.
Why?
He's popping.
Why?
Somebody's behind him.
Yes.
Somebody's behind him, funding him. Somebody's pushing for those things to happen. But I'm saying sometimes it could be the artists pushing themselves. They could come in the game strong already.
No, let me tell you something.
They could come in the game with paper.
Let me tell you something. With hip hop, there's something. Okay. You might think, look, there's some artist who's not dope.
Yeah.
Okay. But he's hardworking.
Okay. His work ethic beats.
He's a hustler.
Yes. Facts. A hustle. I respect the hustle.
It's not lyrically correct.
That's why I don't. We may not respect the music, but we respect the hustle.
It's not lyrically correct. It's not this kind of guy. See, the song's music is dope, whatever.
He's alright.
But
or they
he goes on the ground.
Okay, you mean putting in the work.
The ground.
With interacting with the people.
Yes, interacting with the people.
Facts.
Meeting a lot of people.
Yeah.
DJs.
Yeah.
Whoever. He goes to shows. He shows up.
Yeah.
Does appearances.
Yeah.
He does all these things.
Yeah.
That's what makes it a culture, right?
Yeah.
Like culture. You know what I mean? Like that person reaches out.
Yeah.
And then you get this dope artist. It's very dope. It's like, yo, I'm dope. I'm good. He sits in his mother's room or he sits in his home studio. Okay, he's not doing anything.
Right.
Anything that kicks him away from the music. He just has music as the thing only, and he's under his mother's roof or whatever it is, or family,
whatever the situation.
Whatever.
He could be in a studio, or he could be in a apartment.
But he thinks he's going to do the music, and the music blows out eventually without pushing it.
Okay, I see what you're coming from.
Problem.
You mean artists who are not putting in the groundwork, they're putting in the studio work, the recording work, but they're not going out there and promoting themselves, right?
That's it.
I agree with that, man. I agree with that.
But also, there is a man controlling the pop music.
There's always people controlling the scene somewhere.
Music.
I wouldn't say pop, hip hop.
It's called popular music.
No. Hip hop. Or let's just say music or entertainment, business, entertainment in general is being controlled all the time, man.
Yeah. But man, whatever is real, what's not real, as long as you preach positivity, empower people, preach life, okay, talk things that people need, okay,
things like what,
not what people want. The thing is, people create music nowadays because that's what's trending. That's what's hot.
And on the topic of that, brother, we got a lot of artists who starting to sound so influenced by other artists in the West.
A lot.
And it's just like all of them sound like one another.
A lot.
And they buzzing.
A lot.
They buzzing.
Because they're pushing them.
Maybe they're pushing themselves. Who knows?
They're doing groundwork.
They're doing the groundwork.
They're pushing
themselves. But they may not have the originality of another conscious artist or a person who's less true to himself or whatever. So that goes back to be, in order to be successful, you gotta have a lot of qualities, right? You can't just have your lyrical game down. You gotta have your stage game down. You gotta have your songwriting game down. You gotta have your business side down. What up, Bruno?
There is one thing people need to realize with the music. Music is a full body.
Nice.
Of work.
I got you.
Okay. You gotta know about promotion. You gotta know about writing.
Yeah.
You gotta know about recording.
Facts.
You gotta know about producing.
Facts.
You have to know everything around it.
Facts.
And then you have to be able to go into the field.
Yeah.
Push
You're right.
Music.
You're right, man. You're right.
Push the music. Meet the DJs. Go everywhere.
You're right.
Okay. But I'm tired of hearing people complaining, this guy is a dope artist, but he's not popping. You know why?
Because he's not doing enough work.
Not doing enough work.
But sometimes
he might be dope. But that guy is dope.
But sometimes a lot of industry people or a lot of people involved in that ring or that circle of work, they be blocking other artists from reaching certain places because of the hate, because of the envy, and because of the fear that they might take their position.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Selfishness. Yeah.
Anyways, man.
And that's what kills. That's what brings us to what's real and what's not. That's what killed the realness in music. Because what?
But it comes back to this. It's a generational thing as well, right?
Yeah.
Music is generational. Yeah. You said that.
Definitely.
You said that earlier when we argued. I don't know, like on our first take.
I say that. Yeah.
You said it's generational, and I agree with that. Yeah. It is generational.
Where you coming from?
Yeah.
Where I'm coming from. Like for you, for example.
Yeah.
You're coming from an era where you used to love a lot of Pac, Biggie, a lot of
Rakims, KRS, boom bop, hip hop, lyrical poetry, Cormegas, Nas, all of them, all the good music. You know what I'm saying?
And there was a kid who just knows Lil Wayne, T.I., Gucci.
I hear you. I hear you.
He knows 50 Cent.
I hear you.
He knows.
But that's why
you know what I mean? Like so when you ask him what's hip hop, he knows these guys.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like. We gotta educate the youth that there were people here before them and before us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm telling you. This guy was saying. I don't know. I don't remember the name. He was saying. That when kids come up right now, they'll bump on this music that's hot right now.
Yeah.
Yo, Gucci Gang.
They don't know anything else.
Gucci Gang. But the thing is, after they grow up, because what is popping right now fades so fast.
Yeah, definitely. They're gonna definitely go back and trace.
They'll go back to the roots.
Yeah.
They have to dig.
They gotta dig. They gotta
They have to dig. They will dig it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this music will pop up.
That's how I started, man. I was listening to Pac, and then Pac was the first thing that, whoa,
this
Tupac.
Music will fade
and then it digged in.
away so fast.
Yeah, it's fading away so fast already.
Just tell me, okay, about this little whatever, people you hear, right?
Yeah.
How many years are they hitting?
How many sorry?
The longevity. How many years are they taking?
I'm not even listening. I'm not even watching to be able to tell you. I promise you, man. Like, I'm not even listening to records that. There's not much that I'm listening to. Yeah, I'll reach out to the J. Coles. I'll reach out to the Kendricks. I'll reach out to the Jada Kisses, the Fabulous, Cassidys, and whatever. But I'm not listening to anything else.
The fact.
But again, we're going out of the Middle East, though.
Yeah, but
it still relates.
The inspiration comes.
That's where it comes from.
Because in America, that's where the wave is.
Yeah,
and everybody in the world is following that wave.
It's affected by the truth.
In Africa, people are following South Africa. But South Africa is following the USA.
Exactly.
That's the wave. What they said, people are following.
Definitely.
Because we got trappers everywhere now.
Yeah.
Everyone is rapping with a cup of lean in their hands.
I feel you, but not necessarily all over the world,
you know
though,
what I'm saying? But
I know you feel like trap music and the beats is very dominant in the scene right now.
Dominating.
Man. It's dominating.
You cannot hear a lot of boom bap right now.
Or soulful. But Royce the 5'9" just dropped an album and brought him back.
You heard what Eminem said?
Yeah, the call.
Yeah, of course, Call has been that.
Yeah, always.
Call has been that.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we need more people addressing the youth in the Middle East and shedding light on the younger generation, on hip hop and the culture and things like that, man.
You know one thing I realized when you talk about being real and being down in culture to the roots. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying. Somebody people should really do hip hop and not forgetting what hip hop is.
That's what I'm saying, man.
People should not forget that.
That's what I'm saying.
The only problem I have,
Bruno,
if someone does good music, whatever, people who promote negativity.
Yeah, I'm with you with that, bro. And let's shout out and let's just say this before we wrap it up, because it's been a crazy long session.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We're definitely gonna come back with another one and continue. We made it different this time. We just want to touch on a conversation which was an argument, which ended up being this. But before we wrap it up, on that note, we just hope that we see more positivity in the Middle East, because that's where we're at right now. And that's where we're representing our artists and holding it down for artists. And hopefully all those rap beefs and disses, they die out and everybody works in unison and unity and make great music together and create platforms for the other generation to come through. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think beef is necessary, bro.
I feel like it's the nature of the competition as well. It's always been in hip hop, man.
The problem with beef is
but this is not physical
when people
beef. Lyrical beef. Lyrical beef.
Abusing each other, bro.
Lyrical beef.
Abusing.
That's part of hip hop, man. As long as it doesn't end up in result in any fucking any violence or anything, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Anyway, that's hip hop, bro.
It's hip hop. Yo, check it out.
At the end of the day, he's still part of what?
Part of the culture.
Part of the culture.
I don't know what were you trying to say. I gotta use
the park.
I gotta use the pack. I gotta use the bathroom. We gotta sign off. Thank you for locking in, man. Be ready, be steady for the next one. Stay healthy, stay wealthy. I'm always get stuck with the words in the end towards signing off. But it was beautiful. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay blessed. God bless. You want to say anything? Shout out Rista. Shout out all the family. Shout out my man's Black. Shout out to friends and family. Enjoy yourself.
Make sure you get Ferrari.
Make sure you do. Gotta stop doing that shit, man. Gotta stop doing that shit. But yeah, it's been fun, and be locked in for the next episode. Stay easy, and God bless. One love.